Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Triple N Media. I am going to show you how to set up the Nikon D750. As you can see here, that's what I have, Nikon D750. Can't even see that now, but Nikon D750 to shoot videos. Right now, let's see what we need to do. I have to get this under focus first. Well, the first thing we're going to do is let us start from scratch. And let us go to the other side. While this is in a, press this until we see the objects in front of us, which is the pillow, as you can see here. So that means we are seeing in the rear view side. The second option we need to do is, as you can see, this is the camera and this is the video mode. Generally, it is set to the camera mode. So we need to move this, toggle this button, which has a little knob here. As you can see the knob here, you toggle the knob so that either it goes to the front or to the video mode. Now we are in the video mode. All right. So that is the first step to do. And to record, there is a red button which is to be pressed. That is the record button. We'll get to that in a minute. Before we do anything else, we need to go to the menu, and let's get this under focus. Now we have to go to the movie shooting menu. If you are not already in a movie shooting menu, you may be in the camera setting menu here, like photo shooting menu. Just bring it down where you see that movie sign and bring this one to the movie shooting menu. And there's only a few items you need to be concerned about. You don't need to worry about filming. You don't need to worry about destination. It will go into slot 1 or slot 2, whichever is set up, and it will go into this one. And frame size is something we need to be concerned about. So I'm going to click on this one. The frame size ranges anywhere from 1920 by 1080 60 frames all the way to 1280 by 720 50 frames. I like to shoot mine at 1920 by 1080 24 frames progressive. Why? Because most movies are shot in 24 frames per second, so they know something a lot more than any ordinary videographer knows. They give you a cinematic view. It also reduces the file size compared to 1080p at 60 frames per second. This shoots only in 1080p. It doesn't shoot 4K, so it doesn't make any difference as far as the video quality is concerned. If you add some high ISO and of course some light, you can get a very beautiful picture with, oh, it disappeared on me. You can get a very beautiful picture, so I would stick to 1080p 24 frames per second. If you want, you can go to 30 frames per second. That's your choice. Next thing is movie quality. If you leave it at high, it's going to save at 43 megapixels per second. So your file is going to be high. I would just set it to normal, which will be 23 megapixels, which is similar to the pictures you get with Nikon D750. Microphone sensitivity is something which is an extremely important one. You need to be able to control it. You can leave it on auto sensitivity, but I would leave it on manual sensitivity, and also turn the next button and set the sensitivity to like 8 or 9. I think go up to 10, and you don't want to go anything beyond that 12 number, because otherwise it's going to hit the red. That means the audio is going to be distorted. So when that is done, just press OK. And now we frequency response. If you're like catching a lot of music, people talking, and a lot of things happening in the room, you can leave it to wide, or you can just go to vocal mode if you are doing an interview. Let's say you're doing 2 people interview and you're just going from face to face. You can switch to vocal mode, but wide is fine. Wind reduction is on. It doesn't matter really. For indoors, white balance, I would just leave it to auto and try to set the white balance correctly in the like a picture mode or the regular photo mode, and it will be picked up by the same thing. set picture control, I would just leave it to SD, because there are other features like standard, neutral, vivid, monochrome, portrait. You can try all these things, but if you're just recording a small strip of video for business purpose, or if you're recording video along with photography, I wouldn't just spend all this time, because it is very time consuming to edit the videos. Manage picture control, let's see what we got here. Save and edit, that's fine, and that's all. We're not going to be editing the video on the camera. High ISO normal, you set it to normal. Then movie ISO sensitivity settings, as you can see, my camera ISO is set to 200 because I want to get pictures like portrait pictures. But if you set it to 200, everything is going to be pretty dull. So you may have to set yours to like 2000 or 4000. So before you go, see what the ambience light is, and then set your ISO to like 2000, 4000 or 6000 to make sure that what you see in the back of the screen is identical to the actual scene itself. So if you set the ISO correctly, then your pictures won't come out dark. So that's an important aspect to keep in mind. Please remember that. Next, time-lapse photography, you're not going to use that one. Then reset, now we are back to the same thing. So these are some of the controls that we are going to be using and setting up before we even start to record the video. Now let's do a short video clip recording and see what comes out of that. In order to do that, we're going to just click on this one. Okay, now we have the pointer here, and here's another important thing I would like to point out to you. The focus ring in the back of the lens, I'm talking about this is a focus ring which will help you to focus, because this camera is not designed like a camcorder to do autofocus. That's where I think this camera falls short, even though you can zoom, but you have to manually focus. Let me show you an example. Say now the pillow is out of focus. So if I have to, now the pillow is in focus. If I were to come to the frame here, now the frame is out of focus. So I have to move this one just enough to get the focus. Actually, it will make a lot of difference if you're looking at a much further distance. Anyway, so now we have the focus. As I said, please remember, this is the focus ring on your kit lens in Nikon. And that is the focus ring you use, because when you're taking pictures, when you just press the focus button, it automatically focuses. But this does not automatically focus, or it may, I don't know how to do it. But anyway, so let me just focus it to the object I want to. Okay, now this one is good. This is all set. Now I'm going to press the record button here. See the record button here. I'm going to press the record button here. And what do we see? Bingo, it is recording. It is not only recording the video, it is also recording my audio. And as you can see, my battery is just about done. So that means I have to charge my battery pretty soon. And that's another important point I want to bring out to you, because this video is very power intensive. So if you're depending on one single battery, like mine is a rechargeable battery, I don't have a backup. So I have to be very careful about how much time I spend on video recording. So the recording is done. So let us stop this video recording for right now. And let's play back the video. Let's see. To play back the video, we just press just like photography. Now there's a video clip there that is showing up. I'm going to press the OK button here. I'm going to press the OK button. Now it's going to play the video. As you can see, now it's playing the video, and you can see. So that is a quick rundown of how to set up the video in Nikon D750 to get your first video recording done. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how to hook up an external microphone which will go on this camera site and connects to the audio input, so that you will be able to get a better quality audio altogether. Then you'll all be set. What you need to do is you put this on a nice tripod stand with 360-degree control, then you will be able to aim wherever you want to, and then, let me go back here. Then you can go back and just use the focus ring to zoom intermittently, because this does not do auto zoom in video mode as far as I know. Thank you so much for watching this presentation, and stay tuned for the next video on how to hook up an external microphone. I'll be getting a Sennheiser beautiful microphone, which I will show you a demo of how it differs from the built-in microphone. And please do subscribe to our YouTube channel. I will see you in the next video. Thank you.